presence of staff members and exit the building.
So Good evening. CEO Milner Harley, President Ojakian, members of the Board of Regents for Higher Education, graduating class, ladies and gentlemen. The 55th commencement exercise of Manchester Community College is in session. I ask you to stand and remain standing for the national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. Please be seated. On behalf of the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities, governed by the Board of Regents for Higher Education, the faculty and staff of Manchester Community College, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the college's 2019 graduates. Yes, please. We are here in this formal setting to recognize these students who, through determination and effort, have earned their associate degrees and certificates. Tonight marks the most important ceremony that we hold as a college, and I am proud to be here to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2019. Yes, once again. It is you, soon-to-be graduates, who with our faculty, staff, and friends make MCC such a very special place. Tonight, I want to recognize our graduating veterans and active duty military men and women. It is my honor to wear their gold and blue stole Would these graduates and all veterans in our audience please stand to be recognized? And those who are currently deployed throughout the world, we'd like to take a moment to recognize you as well. I would also like to recognize those students who are first generation in your family to attend college. Please stand. Last but not least, I am also wearing a white stole to recognize our STARS graduates. Will these students please stand to be recognized? While today is truly about you, the graduates, you haven't reached this point alone. Please give a round of applause to your spouses, partners, significant others, family, and friends who have supported you along the way. You have earned an award that signifies your educational and intellectual accomplishments. Your success celebrated here today is the grounding for whatever you decide to do in the future. As you prepare to embark on the next phase of your life, know that you now join more than 25,000 MCC graduates. I encourage you to stay connected through our Alumni Association. Today, we are also joined by the President of the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities, President Mark Ojakian. The Board of Regents for Higher Education member, Dr. Diana Wenzel, Commissioner of the Connecticut State Department of Education. Additionally are the officers of the college, Lois Ryan, College Marshal and Professor of English. Jim McDowell, Dean of Administrative Affairs. Susan Alston, Dean of Institutional Advancement. Peter Harris, Dean of Student Affairs. Dr. Tuesday Cooper, Dean of Academic Affairs. Dr. Pamela Mitchell, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. Also joining me on stage, Attorney General William Tong, commencement speaker. And our MCC faculty and staff. And most importantly, several accomplished students, Diane Amende, Heidi Bizdira, Rahil Chalawala, Ryan Harvey, Paul Mazzucato, and Marissa Petito. I would also like to acknowledge the many people who, through their efforts and hard work, have organized our commencement celebration this evening. Our truly outstanding faculty and staff, the people who played a key role in your accomplishments in getting you to this point today, will you all please rise to be recognized? Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities. I invite President Ojakian to the podium.
Liked it. Thank you, and good evening. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight to share this incredible occasion with all of you. I want to start by thanking Dr. Milner Harley and her incredible team here at Manchester Community College for their good work and commitment to making the college the best possible educational experience for students. And on behalf of the CSCU system, which I am honored and humble to lead, I wanted to offer my sincere congratulations to all of this year's graduates. You know, today marks an important opportunity for you all to take a moment to reflect on the transformational academic journey you have all just completed. Many of you entered this institution full of uncertainty, not knowing what to expect, not knowing who your classmates would be, not knowing whether or not you could survive the educational rigor that came with a college education. But you're here. You survived. Congratulations. And in the process, many of you developed friendships rooted in shared experience that will last you a lifetime. Many of you discovered passions in the classroom that will translate into fruitful careers. And all of you expanded your horizons by challenging yourselves, by thinking critically, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, embracing creativity, and welcoming respectful and robust debate. I have no doubt that it made you a better educated, more well-rounded version of yourself. And that's a good thing, because we need you to go out and make your community, your state, your country, and this world a better place. You have shown that it is today's students, and indeed today's graduates, that are the change agents of the future and the next generation of leaders. You know, Connecticut needs bright, talented individuals to stay here, fill the jobs of the 21st century, purchase homes, and raise families here in this incredible state. We need your creativity, your entrepreneurial spirit, and your ingenuity. In short, you are the future of Connecticut, and because of that, Connecticut's future is very bright. So whether today is the beginning of the next step in your academic journey, or you're planning on entering the workforce, or if you have other plans entirely, know that you have made your school, your system, and the state of Connecticut very, very proud. One of Connecticut's greatest authors, Mark Twain, famously said that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Well, as of today, all of you have gotten started, and I cannot wait to see where you go next. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2019.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Diana Wenzel of the Board of Regents for Higher Education and Commissioner of the Connecticut State Department of Education. I invite Commissioner Wenzel to the podium.
On behalf of my fellow members of the Board of Regents for Higher Education, I am delighted to offer greetings and congratulations to each member of the class of 2019, along with our sincere gratitude to all of the parents, families, friends, and others who have supported today's graduates throughout their educational journeys. Today is a significant milestone. Today is the beginning of achieving your goals in higher education, and the Board of Regents could not be more proud of your hard-earned success. On behalf of the entire board, we extend to you our heartfelt congratulations, along with our hopes that each of you pursue your dreams, whether through continuing your education, entering the workforce, or something else entirely, with the same dedication and perseverance that brought you to this day of success and celebrations. You are the future of Connecticut, and I offer all of you our most sincere congratulations. Tonight, I also have the honor to present the honorary degree. And tonight, we honor local businessman Hans Weiss. Mr. Weiss is a local artist with a gallery based here in Manchester, well, in Manchester, or New Britain tonight. Mr. Weiss was born in a small farming village in Slovakia and started painting as a young boy. He and his family were placed in a concentration camp during World War II, and due to the war, all of his early paintings and drawings were lost. At the age of 14, he started to paint again, using brushes made from his mother's hair. Mr. Weiss immigrated to the United States at the age of 18 and attended various art and technical schools throughout Connecticut. In 1963, he opened the Dynamic Metal Products Company, located in Manchester. In 1980, he opened the Weiss Gallery in Manchester. In 1990, he was appointed to serve on the Manchester Community College Foundation and is still an active member today. In 2004, Mr. Weiss pledged $100,000 to the MCC Foundation to establish the Hans Weiss Art Scholarship. In recognition of his generous gift, the Manchester Community College Art Gallery was renamed to Hans Weiss New Space Gallery. In 2011, he was the recipient of the MCC Foundation's Hall of Fame Award. Over the years, Mr. Weiss has donated a number of portraits and other prints to the college and MCC Foundation. Please welcome me in welcoming Hans Weiss. I have one more thing to say to you. And now I get to say something. You put that away for now. By virtue of the authority vested in me, the Connecticut Board of Regents for Higher Education concurring, I confer upon you the degree of Associate in Humane Letters, honoris causa, and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations, Mr. Weiss.
First of all, I did not expect that, but I congratulate all the students and the audience here. I think you people going places. Wherever you wanted to go, you will go. Just keep it up, the good work. And I thank you very much for the honor.
Would Raheel Chaluwala please join me at the podium for the Regional Advisory Council Award? Raheel struggled as an international student, but credits MCC faculty and staff with helping him adjust. In addition to his coursework, he has somehow found the time to volunteer in the Cougar Pantry, MCC's open house, and he has also helped collect books from the campus community for sharing with children in need overseas. Once he completes his coursework for MCC, he would like to continue his education at Central Connecticut State University, and eventually he would like to become an MCC faculty member. In his own words, my thinking is, why not serve at the institution at which I started and that gave me such a great opportunity? On behalf of the Regional Advisory Council, it is my pleasure to present the Regional Advisory Council Award for 2019 to Raheel Chaluwala. Congratulations. Now, would Marissa Petito please join me at the podium for the CEO Student Award? As in previous years, a committee received nominations and recommended to me a student who has shown unusual perseverance in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or challenges. Marissa has had a challenging road to independence, but she definitely has a clear vision of her future. Despite those challenges, she figured out on her own how to attend college. She is graduating today with an associate in science degree in graphic design and hopes to follow that with a degree in child psychology. In her own words, "It is my delight to relight the flame in abused children so that they can burn as brightly as me or anyone else and create their own life that is as big and wonderful as they could possibly dream." It is an honor to be presenting the 2019 CEO Student Award to Marissa Petito. Please join me in congratulating her. Earlier this evening, Commissioner Wenzel and I had the honor of awarding the Board of Regents medallions for academic excellence. These medallions are awarded at each of the 12 community colleges to graduating students who have earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. The students being honored today have earned an A in every course, and we're very proud of them. Would the following students please rise to be recognized? Diana Mendy, Heidi Bijdira, Ryan Harvey, and Paul Mazzicato. And while they are not on the stage with me today, I'd like to take a few minutes to recognize those students who are graduating summa cum laude, meaning they are leaving today with a 3.9 GPA. Please stand to be recognized. I would also like the students who are in the Honors College to stand to be recognized. Please give these talented students a round of applause. Now I turn it over to Dean Tuesday Cooper for the introduction of our valedictorian and salutatorian.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019 salutatorian, Heidi Bizdera. Stand up. This is Heidi's second stint in college, first completing her bachelor's degree from the University of Connecticut, majoring in horticulture, and now at MCC completing her degree in the Occupational Therapy Assistant program. She is the mother of 2 grown children who also completed college. This is important for 2 reasons. When she was growing up, her parents afforded both she and her siblings the opportunity to go to college, but there was a catch. She and her sister could go for 2 years. Her brother could go for 4 years. It was reasoned that her brother had to earn a college degree so that he could provide for his family. This was just a sign of the times. She was able to persist in spite of the generational bias. In addition, someone close to her, who shall remain nameless, told her that she was too old to get accepted into the OTA program. Again, in spite of the bias, not only did she earn her degree, but she rose to the level of salutatorian. She credits her mom, who's here with her today, in celebrating with her. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019 valedictorian, Ryan Harvey. Ryan is a very interesting young man whose focus is in electrical engineering. While a student at MCC, he participated in a joint program with the National Science Foundation and Princeton University, which allowed students in some STEM majors to conduct undergraduate research in biology alongside with Princeton University faculty. In fact, he leaves tomorrow for the Czech Republic to participate in this summer's research program. He is interested in how DNA and RNA can be used to predict certain diseases and genetic disorders. This is fascinating, especially since he isn't graduating with a biology degree. The degree he is earning is being awarded in engineering. As he explained it, MCC provided him with the foundation to understand the connection between the two. As an engineer, he can develop systems that help formulate the processes for connecting DNA and RNA to the diseases. He is now a student at the University of Connecticut, continuing his education.
Hello, everyone. All right. I wasn't quite sure whether it was appropriate to bring my blue and white foam finger, so unfortunately, I abstained from doing so. I'd firstly like to extend my gratitude to both my family and the families of all the students celebrating in this commencement. Without your support, many of us would not be here today, and I am no exception. I'd also like to extend thanks to the professors and administrative professionals that make this school the prestigious institution of higher learning it has come to be. To be the valedictorian of the Yale graduating class of 2019 is an honor beyond my limited understanding. In all seriousness, Manchester Community College has provided for me and so many others the opportunity to pursue higher learning in a way many of us likely thought not possible. Beyond the pragmatic and vocational aims of this school, there is a real and powerful ambition towards the serious pursuit of something which the word knowledge does not even begin to describe. Now that the thank yous are more or less done, let me take advantage of the remaining hour and a half I have to speak and try and approach a topic which I, as somebody who knows absolutely nothing about absolutely everything, wish to explore. There has been much talk recently about how much things are changing and how necessary it is to take drastic steps to attempt to manage that change successfully. What I would like to talk about is where institutions like this one fit into this general feeling that the world is changing before our very eyes. There's an analogy I came across when attempting to write this speech that I feel is very poignant. To change is to endure a trauma, for we are both the artist crafting our lives and the marble it is crafted out of. This change happens whether or not we have a plan for what we want our statue to look like. One of my favorite things about this school is the number of students here who truly understand the concept behind the words day in, day out. The automatic and tedious process of letting your life unfold before you, merely reacting as the chisel hits rather than seeking to take control of the places it strikes. This is where the true value of an education lies, not in some set of soft skills or an economic credential, but in the ability to be aware that you fundamentally are steering the wheel that orients your life. You may not have all the choices you desire, and sometimes the roads you travel don't take you exactly where you want to go, but it's fundamentally your choice when to take the next turn. I don't mean to imply that it's easy to take ownership of your perspective in the world, or that it's a tangible thing that once you acquire it will never leave you. But in fact, it is a continuous process to have both the serenity to accept the things you cannot change and the courage to try and fix the things you can. To pursue higher learning is to remain hungry for something transcendental, to have faith that you are the one holding the chisel in your life, and that you fundamentally can make the statue you are carving actively your own. This is not to say to rejoice in your own suffering, but to work to become aware that your momentary struggles should not dissuade you from pursuing a meaningful life. This work doesn't end at a place like Manchester Community College, but in fact starts here, and hopefully will be able to follow you the rest of your worldly days. The world that is coming may prove difficult in ways that we tonight cannot even imagine. It's likely that just as things have gotten better in the past, they very well could get worse in the future. Whether it be climate change, economic recession, war, or political instability, there will be challenges that face us that have many portions that are out of our control as individuals going about our daily lives. This is where the value of higher learning begins to truly matter. Whether or not we realistically can solve the problems of tomorrow is affected by the way we choose to view them in a way we cannot ever fully appreciate. To be enlightened is not to possess some magical set of esoteric ideas or gadgets which can solve the problems of the world, but to know not just how to survive the burdens of the world, but to thrive in them. To find yourself viewing the problems you come to face with the grace of someone who knows that even in the tedious and terrifying aspects of our lives hides a breath of the sacred and it's up to you whether or not you wish to seek it. I think my time has more or less come to an end, but I'd like to close by thanking all of the students who came to see me at the Academic Support Center's math lab over the nearly 2 years that I spent working there. You gave me both a newfound love for the field that I had previously been pursuing mostly for economic convenience, and a true insight into the nature of learning that I never could have acquired in a classroom or textbook. Congratulations to all the students here tonight, whether I had the opportunity to help you or not, and may this be the beginning of a wonderful journey towards carving yourself into the best and most beautiful piece of art you can manage. Thank you. All right. And now I would like to ask Professor Ryan to join me at the podium for the passing of the Lamp of Learning. Okay. Oh, okay. This lamp that has been passed to me symbolizes the search of knowledge that each of us as students embarks upon when we first enter MCC. Today I pass this lamp to Professor Ryan so that the faculty and staff here at MCC may continue the circle of learning for years to come.
Thank you, Professor Ryan and Mr. Harvey. Congratulations to all our student award winners. I am delighted to introduce our commencement speaker this evening. Attorney General William Tong took office on January 9, 2019 as the first Asian American elected to a constitutional office in Connecticut. Before his election to Attorney General's office, Tong served for 12 years in Connecticut's General Assembly, representing the 147th District, which includes North Stamford and Darien. Most recently, he served as House Chairman of the Judiciary Committee. In this position, he was responsible for all legislation relating to constitutional law, criminal law, civil rights, consumer protection, probate, judicial nominations, and the judicial branch in major areas of substantive law. He graduated from Phillips Academy, Andover, Brown University, and the University of Chicago Law School. It is my distinct honor to welcome Attorney General Tong to deliver the 2019 commencement speech.
Hello, class of 2019. Are you excited to graduate? Are you ready to graduate? I better hurry up then. I want to start by thanking all of the families. Thank you for supporting these graduates, for walking this journey with them. Can we give your families a round of applause? Thank you, Dr. Milner-Harley, for welcoming me today. Thank you to the deans and the faculty. Please give our faculty a round of applause. Ryan, thank you for those beautiful words. I can't believe I have to follow you now. And I want to thank the students for inviting me to be here with you tonight. This is my first college commencement address ever. And I have to say, I think this is a bit of a setup. And the reason why I say that is because there's a program here, and after I'm done speaking, the script says that Dr. Milner-Harley is supposed to say, "Thank you, Attorney General Tong, for those inspiring words." No pressure. So I'm beginning a new journey like all of you. I'm now about 150 days in to being your new Attorney General. And I have to say it's pretty cool to be your Attorney General. but it's still a job. I have to wake up in the morning, go to work. I still have a mortgage. I still have car payments. I have 3 beautiful but wonderfully aggressive children. And at work, I'm still an elected official in Connecticut, which means there are a lot of grumpy people out there. And like everyone here, sometimes I complain. And I'm not above a little plain, simple whining from time to time. And one night I was whining about my lot in life, and my wife said, "Stop. You got to stop right there. You need to start a gratitude journal and think about all the gifts for which you should be grateful." And on Memorial Day, I was in Wethersfield, and Father Mello in Wethersfield got up, and he, in his benediction, exhorted us to do a number of things. May you do this, may you do that. And then he said, may you be more grateful. May we be more grateful. And that stuck with me. Now, I get it. It's a fair question. In the world outside, it feels like at times it is boiling. And sometimes we ask ourselves, what is there to be grateful for? Because in Washington, it seems irretrievably broken. We have a climate that is changing faster than we can keep up. We have economic disparities that get ever wider. We're trying to create a more just, inclusive, and equitable society, but it seems like every time we move forward one step, we fall back another 2. And Connecticut, of course, has its challenges. But I think we need to be more grateful. May we be more grateful for every day, for getting up and getting another day, and may we be more grateful for being here right now. Now, let's be real. Let's be real. For many of us and for many of you, there was no guarantee that you would get here. Many of you have made tremendous sacrifices to get your degrees. Many of you work while you study. Many of you have overcome personal and financial challenges and setbacks to earn these caps and gowns today. Look at Marissa Petito. Marissa. Her story is nothing short of inspiring, but she really had to struggle and gut this out. May we be more grateful that she is here with us today. I'm grateful because I'm honored to be the 25th Attorney General in the history of this state. I'm the first Asian Pacific American Attorney General, the first Asian Pacific American constitutional officer. I'm the first elected Chinese American in the history of this nation to serve as Attorney General. Now, for the lawyers in the room, you heard me say I'm the first elected Chinese American. There are appointed attorneys general in Hawaii. They screw the whole thing up. And I'm very proud of being the first. But of course, there's another side to that story, another side to being first. If I'm the first Asian Pacific American constitutional officer, it is likely that I am also the son of immigrants, that I grew up in my parents' Chinese restaurant, working side by side with them as they worked 7 days a week, 15 hours a day. I've always been the Chinese kid who's been a little bit heavy, and at every step of the way, I've been doubted and second-guessed. And I think a lot of people in this room know how I feel. And I've been doubted and second-guessed when people actually see me and my family, because most of the time, like many people in this room, we are invisible. Like so many immigrant families who cook and clean and do the dirty work that powers this economy. And according to some people, including some people in Washington, my immigrant family and I are part of the problem. But I am honored and proud that I still live in a country that values immigrants and the sons and daughters of immigrants. Where I can stand shoulder to shoulder with my parents, learn to cook almost everything on a standard Chinese restaurant menu, learn to work hard and fight for every inch, and God willing, earn the honor of serving as your Attorney General. And I live in a country where a place like Manchester Community College can unlock the very same opportunities for all of you. May we be more grateful that we live in a state like Connecticut. Not everybody feels that way, but they should. May we be more grateful that we live in a state that is among the top 5 most productive states in the country. By some measures, the healthiest state in the country. One of the top 5 most highly educated states in the country. You are not part of that. We have the highest income per capita in the nation, and our schools, from border to border, are among the top 10, I don't care what metric or measure, among the top 10 schools in this nation and in the world. And Connecticut has location, location, location. We are situated between New York City and Boston, 2 of the most important and vital financial markets in the world. Now, many people are down on Connecticut. Don't be. Don't be, because this is your home. This is who you are. Be proud of who you are, who we are, and make Connecticut better. And fight for all of us and for each other. Can you do that? And may we be more grateful for each other. When I was a kid, as a Chinese American growing up in the Hartford area, my parents lived in Glastonbury, not far from here. It was just us. There wasn't this beautiful tapestry of diversity that I see in this room here, and now look at us. And even though we are separated by gender and by gender identity, race, religion, sexual orientation, we are beautiful in our differences. And we are the most diverse, just, and equitable society this world has ever known, even though we fail at times every day to honor that vision and that truth. Our diverse backgrounds, our experiences, our skills and talents, that's what makes us strong. May we be more grateful for each other. And may we be more grateful for our families. One morning, September 11th, 2001, I got on the train in Stamford. I was heading in to New York City. I was late that day. And I heard a commotion, something was going on. Train stopped in Pelham, New York. They turned us around. We're going back. We still didn't know what happened. I get home in Stamford. I watch the second tower fall. And then I hear the newscaster talk about World Trade 7, where my sister worked. And so I frantically got on the phone. Phones didn't work. And I tried to find out where my sister Susie was. My sister Susie, who was assigned to work in World Trade 7, was an hour late for work that day. She did not go to work. I am so grateful that she was late. And I'm ever mindful that an hour later, an hour earlier, life could be different. An inch to the right, an inch to the left. Life could be very different for all of us. And so I want to close by saying, being grateful is not just about being thankful. I'm not merely thankful that my sister is still with us and that I did not lose her on 9/11. It's so much more than that. I'm grateful that I'm fortunate to have her as my sister, and I have 3 more sisters. It's a handful. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to be a better brother and to do more for her in the years ahead. I think being grateful means seeing the value in the people and the things that we care about and taking better care of them. As Attorney General, I am grateful for this community, the greater Manchester and Hartford area that welcomed my immigrant family. I am grateful for a great state that has given all of us every opportunity. And it's my job, and more importantly, it's my responsibility to protect and defend Connecticut's families and to take better care of us all. May we be more grateful for our state and for our country and for our planet. May we be more grateful for the opportunity to be here today, for the sacrifices and the perseverance and the guts and the grit it took all of you to get here. May we be more grateful for our families. May we be more grateful for each other, our friends, our neighbors, and our colleagues, and let us take better care of them all. Thank you. Congratulations.
And yes, thank you, Attorney General Tong, for those inspiring words. We're certainly grateful you accepted our humble invitation to address us this evening. I just added that because he took my line. Now I'd like to invite Dean Cooper back to the lectern to present the candidates for certificates and degrees.
Okay, folks, it's time. CEO Milner Harley, I am pleased and honored to present to you candidates for certificates, Associate in Arts, Associate in Science degrees. Candidates wearing gold cords have earned a 3.9 or higher cumulative grade point average out of a possible 4.0. I think they deserve another round of applause. Please stand to be recognized. Once again, I'd like to recognize the students from the Honor College. I think they deserve another round of applause. Please stand to be recognized. Candidates wearing gold stoles are members in good standing of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for Associate Degree Colleges that is committed to scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and community service. To be inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, a student must earn a 3.5 cumulative grade point average out of a possible 4.0. Would all Phi Theta Kappa graduates please stand to be recognized? Candidates will come forward by program and be introduced by members of the Manchester Community College faculty. Please hold your applause until all degrees and certificates have been presented. Degrees will be officially conferred by CEO Milner Harley. Graduates, please be seated until you are escorted to the stage. The first set of degrees will be presented by Murdad Fahazi.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Dr. Cooper. If you are looking at your programs, you will notice that many names will not be read because they're probably stuck on 84. So thank you for those who made it. Recipients of accounting certificate, Nikki Burnett. Fabiola Carnero. Lisa. Damaris Pagan. Angela Zaccardelli. Miguel, certificate in computer-aided design, Miguel Jacques. Certificate in dental assistant. This is a good big group. Carrie Borley. Carolyn Kostowski. I've been practicing since yesterday. Odalis Escribano. Carmen Jensen. Pia Hemingway. Megan Lavallee. Megan Main Ludlow. Destiny Morgan. India Nicholson. Madison Phelps. Valerie Postel. Paralegal certificate, Amy Yawin. Do I have your card? No. Oh, hold on. Come here. You're in dental?
Yeah.
One more dental assistant. Go ahead, tell your name.
Shanice Williams.
What do you get? Precision manufacturing certificate, Todd Turner. I agree. Shanice Williams. Is it? Is it? Sorry. That was the one. Sorry. Sorry. No, hold on. John Vigil. LaShawn Dismuke. Zachary Williams. Wanda Gaines, receiving certificate in social service. One more addition to precision manufacturing.
Nichelle Ruby.
The next degrees will be presented by Teresa Janicek.
Thank you. And now we have candidates for the Associates in Science degree, Accounting. Seth Budd. Philip James. Thomas J. Whalen. And now we have candidates for the Associates in Science, Accounting, and Business Administration. Desire Allardyce. Tone Huck On.
Chase Arnold. Lamont Bagley. Stephen Bednar Jr. Joshua Bent. Tamisha Blanchard. Vanessa Borges. Tony Ann Brown. Jeannie Bryant. Jordan Carr. Cynthia M. Cotto. Olivia Edie. Shaquina Gill. Ricardo Guzman. Heidi Hoffman. Rita Jaffrey. Michael Langevin. I got it. V. Lee. Jamar Levy. Li Ying Liu. Aisha Lee. Jose Luis Maldonado. Bruce McKinney. Jason Miklas. Listra Mitchell Simmons. One win. Maxwell Partika. Talal Paracha. Jasmine Ross. Katie Russo. Nia Sangali. Kenneth Sanders. Monit Shaw. Omar Simpson. Ying Wang. And now, the candidates for the Associates in Science Business Administration. Ravi Ajodi. Stephanie Marie Hostos. Yasmin Hernanarich. Stephanie Procon. And now the candidates for the Associates in Science, Business Administration, Entrepreneurship option. Jamie Kavanaugh. Demetrius Chambly. Katie Hardy. Tyler Maneely. Kaylin Mercantel. Joyce Marie Parker. And we are going to add at this time, to complete our business degree, Associates in Science, Marketing, Daphne Myers.
The next degrees will be presented by Stacy Batone.
Good evening, everyone. Rashawn Burden. Terrell Forbes. Fabiola Kulig. Isabel Martinez. Althea MacArthur.
The next degrees will be presented by Stephanie Davis.
Dr. Cooper, it is my privilege to present the candidates for an Associate in Science degree in Communication Media, beginning with Seth Blair, Senaid Durick, Josiah Edwards, Hakeem Fullerton, Sarah Hewell, Heather Napier, Brian Riley, and Lisa Rodriguez.
The next degrees will be presented by Maura O'Connor.
Esteemed colleagues, family, and friends, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to the candidates in computer game design. Jacob Beyer. Carrie Lees Colin Vasquez. Our next candidate, Joanna Debkowski, has 2 degrees, computer game design and graphic design. Joanna. Aaron Erkey. Quincy Knight. And Eric Thompson.
The next degrees will be presented by Stephen Moore.
It is my honor to present the candidates for Associate in Science for Computer Network Technology. David Bowles. Fidel Clark. Catherine Clark. Devin Vance.
Okay, we have a little bit of a special treat here. We're going to break protocol for just a second. Our next degrees are going to be awarded by Catherine Kleiss and Ricardo Aragon.
Good evening. It is my honor to present to you the degree candidates for the associate degree in science criminal justice. We do have a very special circumstance that we learned of this evening. We have a mother and son that are graduating from MCC here tonight. So. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Associate Degree in Criminal Justice to Brian Altamirano.
And it's my honor to introduce Monica, the mother of Brian, for her associate's degree in food service management.
Continuing the degree recipients in criminal justice, Paul Mazzucato. Paula Andrea Alzate Torres. Lynn Kappa. Lauren Bartlett. Charlene Clemens. Debbie Curry. Tajane Davis. Damien Chubat. Akemi Egwes. Shanetta Dawkins. Keegan Gumo. Paloma Hernandez. Evan Hunt. Matthew Lawler. Oliver Lipman. Malcolm Mitchell. Fraser Nerig. Danielle Okensia. Khalid Rose. Jasvelis Santos. Nicholas Sevitz. Melissa Troganowski. Saul Vasquez.
The next presenter is Dr. Joanna White.
Our candidate for an Associate in Science in our CSCU Pathway Transfer Early Childhood Teacher Credential Studies is Allison Sear.
The next degrees will be presented by Catherine Kern.
It's my pleasure to announce the Associates of Science degree in Culinary Arts, Caitlin Boris. Daniel Carasillo. Dariel Folston. Shanrika Foy. Mandy Morris. Julia Seeger. Philip Sirkowski. Doreen Sider. Valencia Vasquez.
The next degrees will be presented by Dr. Nicole Esposito.
It is my pleasure to announce the Associate in Science degree in Disability Specialist. Maywish Afridi. Kaylee Donor. Chelsea Duncan. Samantha Gordon. Kevin McGovern. Jake Williams. Chelsea Wilson.
The next degrees will be presented by Dr. Joanna White.
Our candidates for Associate in Science, Drug and Alcohol Recovery Counselor, Catherine Godbout. Mark Ingvis. Rose McLean. Jonathan Lawrence Robinson. Christopher L. Smith. Bernie Sykes. And our candidates for Associate in Science Early Childhood Education, Umbreen Akbar. And may you notice the mortarboards as they walk by, my early childhood students. Allison Sear. Julia Giacello. Stacy Heary. Maggie Jordan. Darian McDaniel. Pamela Perez. And Megan Ryan.
The next degrees will be presented by Stephen Moore.
It is my honor to present the Associate of Science degrees in Engineering Sciences. Dulivze Bravo Espinal. Julia Birch. Gina Erickson. Sarah Gendreau. And our valedictorian, Ryan Harvey. Anthony Ingracia. Christopher O'Connor. Jesse Snurkowski. Anna Toll. Aiden Trujillo.
The next degrees will be presented by Ann Hadley.
For Associate of Science in Environmental Science, I'm proud to present Brianna Lasky. Julie Mix.
The next degrees will be presented by Lucy Hurston.
Zunara Abedin. Kara Adams. Damilola Alachiz. Tiana Alvarado. Ume Awan. Shamar Powell. Yasmin Bagley. George Belk. Philip Brunton. Elvedin Begzadek. Tedroy Brooks. Tamara Chuchuro. Anna Klontz. Samantha Collins. Timothy Castor. Joe Denau. Edith Drost. Angelise Doe. Megan Duplucci. Morgan Eller. Jacqueline Valia. Miles Eller. Argelis Figueroa Guzman. Casey Goshko. Juna Greer. Erica Guasp. Noemi Hammonds. Hannah Hewitt. Martha Jaramillo. Alvin James. Terrence James. Alina Klee. Diane Leroux Amendi. Elisa Loriano. Emily Marceau. Traquan Mack. Shakira Mays. Laura Moran. Malachi Moaning.
The next set of degrees will be presented by Angelo Messore.
Thank you. Erica McClendon. Dominic Miucci. Ashley Nostalgic. Dylan O'Connor. Nadia Omar. Madison Emery Palmer. Kayla Parsons. Christina Patterson. Kyle Pena Green. Carlos Perez. Tarek Pittman. Irene Pudelkowitz. Jacqueline Raymond. Kiara Reyes. Adriana Reynolds. Tiffany Robinson. Javier Rodriguez. Cornelius Scanlon. Avery Smith. Cameron Stearns Block. Cynthia Thomas. Keisha Velasquez. Carolyn Wallace. Nadia Wenzel. And Leroy Darnell Young.
The next presenter is Maura O'Connor.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the candidates for the Associate of Science in Graphic Design. Laith Al-Mazraoui. Leslie Hernandez. Jose Nieves. Christopher Noel. And Marissa Petito.
The next degrees will be presented by Allison McKenzie.
Thank you. I'm proud to present the candidates for Associate in Science degree in Health and Exercise Science. Sheila Hurst. Sean O'Sullivan. Sarah Stratoti.
The next degrees will be presented by William Williams III.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. I have the pleasure of presenting the Associate in Science in Hotel and Tourism Management to Ms. Salissa Parlante.
The next degree will be presented by Stephen Moore.
It is my honor to announce the candidate for Associate of Science in Internet Programming Technology, Eric Soderstrom.
The next degrees will be presented by Dr. Jonathan Morris.
It's my honor to present the candidates for Associate's degree in Science, Liberal Arts and Science. Hiba Jafar Abdallah. Mariam Adabi. Eric Etanga. Joel Bustamante. Sarai Camacho. Mackenzie Devine. Elizabeth Diaz. Christopher DeBella. Shanice Ennis Beckford. Jessica Farr. Brianna Frazier. Joshua Hinestroza. Almost. Aaron Massey. Hannah Massiers. Dylan O'Hagan. Con Farm. Elizabeth Shermer. Allison Zirio.
Hello again.
The next degrees will be presented by Merdad Faizi.
It's my honor to present Associate Science in Manufacturing Engineering Technology to my extended family, Piotr Koluba and Emily Mori.
The next degrees will be presented by Maggie Moriarty.
I'm delighted to present the candidates for Associate in Science, Occupational Therapy. Leah Beebe. Class salutatorian, Heidi Bizdera. Nicole Couteau. Caitlin Marie Farwell. Laurel Rose Garrett. Danielle Renee Greenwood. Catherine Lagasse. Alicia LeBlanc. Jean Liberty. Cindy Pullen. Emily Powers. Shannon Francis Scott. And Deborah Sutliff.
The next degrees will be presented by Mary Holland.
On behalf of Professor Deborah Boyle and myself, I am so proud to announce the candidates for degrees and certificates in paralegal studies. Kelly Bartomioli. Roberto Capicella. Robert Karen. Anna Froelich. Pauline Griffin. Come. Stephen Garrett. Cassandra Marcantonio. Erica Morgan. Martin Reyna. India Shuff Green. And Chelsea Tetrialt.
The next degrees will be presented by Nora Uricchio.
It's my honor and privilege to present the certificate or the candidates for associate degree in radiation therapy, radiologic science. Megan Florick. Molly Gard. Mary Jutras. Olivia Martins. Kayla Robles. Rachel Watts.
The next degrees will be presented by Susan Morrison.
It is my great honor and privilege to announce the candidates for radiologic science radiography. Allison Gallo. Ginta Rothsgate. Megan Rusbason. Stephanie Susina. Sharon Harris. Lynette Marie Castro Rivera. Chastity Mara Flores. Tahara Ventrice Davis. Cassie Marie Gray. Mira Miriam George. And Jaron Thomas.
The next degrees will be presented by Nancy LaRoche Chauvec.
It's my pleasure and honor to present the candidates for Associates of Science in Respiratory Care. Alan Ayers. Kurt Bryan. Taze Carter. Sarah Downs. Caitlin Flanagan. Alexis Girardi. Catherine Hebb. Soshi McDonald. Labadie Note Mersini. I tried. I would have said Labanat. I'm sorry. Andrew Morgan. Gino Pasito. David Rice. Ashley Seaton. And Madison Sullivan.
The next degrees will be presented by Dr. Joanna White.
It is my privilege to present to you the candidates for Associate in Science in Social Service. Abby Couteau. April Godby. Hope Lumpkin. Marilise Marrero. Alberto Rivera. And Rosario Sono.
The next degrees will be presented by Terry Kennedy.
A little short for this microphone. It is my extreme privilege and honor to present the candidates for Associate in Science degree in Surgical Technology. Rihanna A. Eaton. Emmanuel K. Ezife. Alexia Gooden. Lauren J. Gore. Michaela O'Leary. Jiao Peng. Come on, Jiao. Ashley Sanchez. Sharon A. Scafone. Amanda Sykes.
The next degrees will be presented by Dr. Joanna White.
Our candidates for Associate in Science and Therapeutic Recreation, Lauren Atinello. Anne Marie Jack. Alyssa Marsh. Damaris Perez. Melissa Robichaux. And Genevieve Rose Tigress Rock.
The next degree is being presented by Dr. Jonathan Morris.
It's my honor to present the candidates for the associate's degree in CSCU Pathway Transfer Biology Studies, Fabiola Torres.
The next degrees are being presented by Stephanie Davis.
It is my privilege to present the candidates for an Associate in Arts degree, CSCU Pathway Transfer Communication Studies, Hope Christensen. Gabriel Foster. Christopher Hominski. And Austin Nolting.
The next degrees are being presented by Stephen Moore.
It is my honor to introduce the candidate for the CSCU transfer degree in Computer Science Studies, Dustin Chantha Saini.
The next degrees are being presented by Catherine Kleiss.
It is my pleasure to present the candidate for the Associate in Arts degree, CSCU Pathway Transfer degree in Criminology Studies, Timothy Owens.
The next degrees are being presented by Allison McKenzie.
It is my honor to present the candidates in an Associate in Arts degree in the CSCU Pathway Transfer Exercise Science Studies, Xander Salamatian. Callie Tyler. Colin Walsh.
The next degrees are being presented by Dr. Gusan Yang.
Associate in Arts degree, History Studies, Rachel Anderson. Cameron Clark.
The next degrees are presented by Stephen Moore.
It is my honor to introduce a candidate for CSCU Pathway, Associate of Arts in Math Studies, Brendan Medovich.
The next degrees are being presented by Angelo Messore.
I'm very pleased to present the CSCU transfer degrees in political science studies. The two candidates are Simonesh Kamolo and Reese Munter.
The next degrees are being presented by Dr. Nancy Bray.
I'm honored to present our degree candidates in the CSCU Pathway Transfer Psychology Studies program. First, we have Alejandro Garcia. Ashanti Hall. Lisa Martinez. Paul Reed. Kayla Rodriguez. Bet Marie Serrano. And Selena Vasquez.
The next degree is being presented by Dr. Joanna White.
Our Associates in Arts degree candidate in the CSCU Pathway Transfer in Social Work Studies is Alicia Russo.
The next degrees are being presented by Dr. Kimberly Hamilton Bowbrow.
Good evening. It's my distinct honor to present the candidates for Associates in Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jorge Arango, who's accompanied by... Jorge's mother is joining him here, who was awarded a certificate in accounting.
Her name's Fabiola.
If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have got this degree, so.
Ashley Bingham. Eddie Castro. Melissa Cutter. Blake Decoto. And our next candidate is a dual graduate of Great Path Academy and MCC. Jaden DeGula. Alexander Diaz. Cassidy Flanagan. Timothy Goodrich. Helen Jaquez. Victoria Lothar. William Luchon. Mark Orfatelli. Francesca Palmer. Emily Stoyer. And Robert Wisniak.
Our next degrees are being presented by Dr. Deborah Simmons.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. It's my pleasure to present candidates for the nationally accredited two-year Connecticut music degree in Connecticut for Associate's Arts in Music Studies. Eliel Martinez. Kristen Lehman. Dawn Dumas. And she's not on the program, but Lisa Chapin Rochester. Thank you.
The next degrees are being presented by Daniel Long.
It is my pleasure to present candidates for the Associate in Arts degree in Visual Fine Art. Delcy Alisi. Courtney Malanga. Huang Win. Taylor Rodriguez. It is also my pleasure to present candidates for the Associate's degree in Visual Fine Art Photography. Marissa Frederick. And Sarah Pascalini.
May I ask the graduating class of 2019 to please stand? Madam CEO, distinguished members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, and guests, I have the honor of presenting these candidates for the degrees and certificates being conferred this evening. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you the members of the 2019 graduating class who have completed all the requirements for the degrees and certificates being conferred today.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. And now, the part you have all been patiently waiting for. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Connecticut State Colleges and Universities Board of Regents for Higher Education, I hereby declare the certificates and Associate in Arts and the Associate in Science degrees conferred. Would the graduates please move your tassel from the right to the left? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Manchester Community College class of 2019. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the recessional? Everyone? The 55th commencement exercises of Manchester Community College are hereby adjourned. Please join us in the Student Center for cupcakes, cookies, and drinks. Non-alcoholic beverages, I mean.